program. And Laura Tyson, she is the part of the president's Economic Recovery Advisory Board. So did you hear what I said? Economic Recovery Advisory Board. Now, because you and I are living in this economy, they haven't been very effective. As a matter of fact, so far they stink at what they do. But anyway, she was on this ABC program over the weekend. She was asked what we have to do to get this recovery in line. She said we have to continue doing everything that we've been doing. We need to stimulate demand in the economy. No kidding. She said we need to invest in people, invest in infrastructure. Does that sound familiar? That's what we tried to do with the first stimulus program. Invest in knowledge. Not sure what that means. I assume that means academia and maybe technology and research and development. She said we need to invest. Now, let me just explain to you the code word for invest as it comes out of the administration. It means spend. Spend your tax dollars, my tax dollars. That's what it means. It means spend. It doesn't mean invest. Invest is something that the private sector does to invest in growth, to invest in expansion, to invest in people so that the private sector may hire people, create jobs. When the government says they are going to invest, they mean we need to keep spending. And that's what she meant. And they're not going to stop. Now, one thing for certain, I've been managing in these markets for well over 25 years. Hundreds of millions of dollars at one point in time before I went into the ministry full time. Now, listen, I follow the markets, I know the markets, and I know this. There are very few uncertainties in the market. Certainties in the market. Very few. It's just, listen, people are wrong all the time because nobody really knows. But I'll tell you one thing that is certain. The stimulus that this administration has put forth is not working and will not work. Will not work. So when we get back, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Our phone lines are open, 888-589-8840. You're listening to Financial Issues right here on the greatest talk network in the country, AFR Talk. Again, Financial Issues. My name's Dan Celia. 888-589-8840. I'll be right back.